Right then, let's talk about how you can get some AAA points without having to sort of do anything you wouldn't normally do. So this might seem a little bit out of the ordinary sort of Audax mantra of trying to push yourself to go further, but it's a nice way to sort of accumulate a few points on the side during a season, rather than just going out and sort of smashing the 200s and hoping you get a few points from those, which obviously can be quite difficult because 200's quite a long distance in itself with having to try and get points as well. So I've done this the last couple of years actually, and what it essentially is trying to pick up points by doing sort of shorter distance permanent events, almost as like training rides. So what you can do is, if you go to your permanent events page of Audax UK here, which I've got open, and search permanent events, and what you can do is just sort of put in here, like I've done, distance, 100 kilometers, which, most people will do training rides up to 100k. Put my postcode in there, within 25k of that postcode. And then here it's got AA, include, exclude, or only. And what you want to do is click only there. And then obviously just press search. And what that'll bring up is all AAA events, perm events under 100k, within 25k, or however long you want to make it from you. And as you can see, there are quite a lot there. So you can scroll down and you can see this one here, Mellow Fruitfulness, which is a ride I did a couple of years ago just to get my points up to 12 to get my name in Arriva. That's £3, 1.25 and a 50k. Now most people could bang that out on a sort of Sunday morning. And if you did something like that, once a month over a year, you're sort of on your way to 15, 16, 17, 18 points without even doing any sort of serious Audaxes. You've got Seasons of the Mist, there you go, Perm into the Air, Leap into the Air. Again, it's the sort of thing you can probably do in a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours, as you would a normal training ride. And for sort of £3, you're getting your 1.25 AAA points. And as you can see, there's a couple of Saddleworths there, some Mike Wiggly Peak Audax ones, AAA point 1. All these are options for you to ride, to just sort of keep your AAA points ticking over without having to worry about, especially if you're new to Audax and a 200k event is hard enough in itself, a flat one is hard. To go out and try and get AAA points on a 200, you're probably best avoiding them. So this is a way to still obtain some AAA points and, get that 20 points or that 25 points in a season without killing yourself, really. So that's what I've been doing. And the other beauty of this is, so if you can stack them up. So I've sort of asked for 3 or 4 at a time, in one envelope, and then they sort of sit, ready for me to go. And if I decide, yeah, I'm going to do one this weekend, get the brevet card out, let the organiser know, and off you go, do it, send it in within 14 days, and sure enough, it shows up on your results. So that's just a bit of a quick tip, really, just a thing to sort of get your AAA points. It's another thing to aim for in Audax, and to get that sort of altitude award, I think, is something that everybody's looking at. So yeah, do that. Cheers.